Once every quarter, I get a chance to write a little column for our local newspaper, the St. Helena Star. And I thought today I would just share my latest article with you. It's called Mistakes and Lies. Over the past decade, I have noticed people have started using the word lie when they mean the word mistake. For example, I'll be driving down the road with a friend and they'll say, "Turn left at the intersection." As we get closer, they say, "Oops, I lied, turn right." But they didn't lie. They were mistaken. There is an enormous difference. Mistakes are human. Lies are diabolical. We all make mistakes. We misread. We misunderstand. We are not infallible. Our limited perception means we are always potentially wrong. Accepting this is essential. To err is human. Our ability to make mistakes, correct course, and learn from the error of our ways is one of the most astounding qualities of being Homo sapiens. Knowledge can grow only if we can admit we are wrong. This can be difficult and embarrassing. It's no wonder we struggle with it. It took centuries to admit that the earth revolves around the sun. There are still those who insist that the earth is flat. But our greatest joy comes from learning and growing, sharpening old ideas, developing new ones, and expanding our awareness. And I will do a little aside here, because when it talks about giving up old ideas, obviously for me, releasing my Christian dogma was earth-shattering, difficult, embarrassing, all of those things, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. But the point is that it's not as easy as it might seem to admit we are wrong. All right, on I go. The miracle of human perception remains a gift to us only if we constantly admit how little we see. The door of knowledge swings open as we use three little words. I was mistaken. The best science, religion, and philosophy are clear about how little they know. They revise and discard old ideas as they discover more, using the three magic words, I was mistaken. A lie is different from a mistake. A lie is not a misunderstanding of reality. It is a betrayal of reality. When we lie, we see one thing and say another. Usually we do this because there is some personal advantage for misrepresenting what we know to be the truth. It seems like the easy way out. It can only work in the short run. In the long run, it never does. Truth always wins. Lies don't change reality. They only temporarily distort perception. If we habitually lie, we lose our ability to know what is real. In my days as a minister, I encountered two men who went very far down that path. These guys could tell me total whoppers with utter sincerity. Eventually, something really spooky dawned on me. They don't even know they're lying. The line between distortion and reality had been so constantly violated that it finally dissolved. The crazy thing is that when they spoke to me, they did it with such conviction that it made me question my own sanity. They never questioned theirs. One of them wound up in federal prison. Lying is self-destructive. Emerson was right. Nothing is at last sacred but the integrity of your own mind. One of the many benefits of becoming a senior and working among older adults at Rianda House is that as people grow old, most of them learn the distinction between lies and mistakes. They have experienced the futility of lying. They have also discovered how to lighten up about their opinions. We look back at our younger selves and laugh at how sure of ourselves we were. Our world is in a precarious place right now. One way to make things better is by using the 3 magic words. I was mistaken. And, of course, we must face the problems in our world and the deficiencies in ourselves honestly. If we lie, the only losers will be us.